And it looks like him and Russell are figuring it out so far. Clippers 9-5. Damn, they're 8-1 in a row, 1-4 at home. That's crazy. No, I'm sorry, 8-1 at home, 1-4 in a row. Okay, that sounds about right. Yeah, so the Clippers, they're playing well. 9-5, they'll pick it up throughout the season. I still think they're going to be the number 1 seed. Shout out to the Suns, looking good, at least looking decent. They're looking competitive. They're tough out. But yeah, basketball full effect, baby. All right, so last thing I want to talk to you guys about, we have a very, 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 very big fight this Saturday that I'm very looking forward to, man. We got Deontay Wilder, the Bronze Bomber, against Luis King Kong Ortiz. And all right, so I watched the original fight earlier today. I rewatched the fight. And I just had to refresh my brain on it. If you watch that fight, Deontay Wilder was losing that fight up until the point where Luis got knocked out by him. Okay, so the first 4 rounds of that fight, Wilder lost those rounds. You could probably give him a second. I think I probably gave him a second, but honestly, Ortiz probably won all 4 of those rounds. So at that point, it was pretty much a 4-0 lead, 4 rounds to none at that point. 5th round, Deontay Wilder scored a knockdown towards the end of the round, and he was losing that round before he scored that knockdown. So he was definitely losing that round. He scored the knockdown and won the round, obviously. So that's a 10-8 round. So basically, he basically got 2 rounds in that 1 round. And then after that, Ortiz was just picking Wilder apart. The 5th round, the 6th round, the 6th round, and then the 7th, he dominated Wilder. He almost knocked him out. He put Wilder in a world of pain, a world of trouble. And shout out to Deontay for not faltering, because I was reading the story from ESPN. The referee was saying that he was very close to stopping that fight. Wilder was getting hit with bombs in that 7th round, man. Bombs. Lefts, rights, body shots, uppercuts, straight down the middle. He's backed up against the ropes. Wilder was not there. Ortiz had that man in trouble, man. I'm like, oh shit. But shout out to Wilder, man. Heart of a champion. Fucking withstood the storm and was able to regather himself and came back. But then 8th and 9th round again, he lost those rounds. Ortiz won those rounds. Cleaner punches, better movement, more command of the ring. He was walking Wilder down. Usually it's Wilder walking his opponents down. And it was the opposite way around the whole fight. Ortiz was the aggressor that whole fight. He established himself that whole fight. And then the 10th round, Wilder caught him, dropped him, then went back out, took his time too. I was very impressed by how Wilder finished him off, because usually Wilder just goes in, guns a-blazing, and just hitting them with haymakers and overhand rights and clubs, man. You know them Wilder clubs, how he gets when he turns into the Bronze Bomber at that point. But no, he steadily picked him apart in that 10th round when he knew he had him. Like, he had him hurt. He dropped him originally. He had him hurt, and he just took his time and hit him with them power shots, and eventually Ortiz faltered. So I do want to give credit where credit is due to Wilder on that one, man. He showed me a lot of heart and a lot of balls. And he withstood the storm, and he fucked around and knocked that man out. That was beautiful. But this second fight, man, hopefully Wilder was able to learn from that first one, and hopefully he comes out with a better game plan, because I'm rooting for Wilder. I'm a Wilder fan. I like Wilder a lot. Plus, on top of that, I want to see Tyson Fury and Wilder 2. And I think that if Wilder was to lose this fight on Saturday, I think that kind of diminishes it a little bit, you know. So hopefully he can pull it off, but I'm scared for this fight for Wilder, honestly. Ortiz is a dangerous man. He's really good Luis Ortiz is really good. He's very skilled, has a lot of power in both hands. Very, very good. It's going to be a good fight. All right, you guys tune into that fight. I guarantee it's not going all 12 rounds. I can almost guarantee that. Somebody's getting knocked the fuck out. But hopefully Wilder can pull this one off, and hopefully we can go ahead and get Tyson Fury Wilder too, because I think everybody's looking forward to that fight. By the way, I had a real quick thought. I think I seen it somewhere on Facebook, and it was like, who could Wilder like beat Mike Tyson or some shit like that? Or I forgot how it was phrased. Maybe it was like that. But anybody who like, all right, I'm not attacking nobody, but if you think that Wilder would have a chance against Mike Tyson in his prime, you are out of your fucking mind. I'm sorry. He wouldn't have no chance in hell against Mike Tyson in his prime. I was just thinking about it, and after I watched that fight, I went and watched a couple of Mike Tyson fights because I'm just going down a wormhole at that point. Mike Tyson is hands down the greatest talent we've ever seen in the boxing ring. It's not close at all. Mike Tyson's combination of skill, power, speed, technique, intensity, every attribute that you want in a boxer, Mike Tyson had that shit. Oh my God. Like I'm sitting there watching these fights. I'm like, how can somebody move like that? This don't make no sense. To move that fast and to hit that hard. Oh my God. I feel bad for those men that had to step in the ring with Tyson. I feel bad for anybody that's taking a punch from Tyson. I'm talking about prime Tyson, 20 to 21-year-old Tyson. That's prime Tyson, 19, 20, 21. I don't think there's a boxer that ever stepped foot in the ring that can handle that Tyson. And I'm talking the greatest. We name the greats: Muhammad Ali's, the George Foremans, Smoking Joe Robinsons, whoever you want to name. I don't think Tyson would have gave them all work, yo. I truly believe that. Prime Tyson, that's the greatest. Okay, I can't say greatest. The best boxer of all time. Best fighter of all time, in my opinion. That's all I got for you guys today. I will be back on this upcoming Friday. I'm going to have a special guest on the show. We're going to talk some football, give some picks, talk about some other topics as well. So if you're listening this far, make sure that you tune in Friday night. I should have that up and running as well. But as always, if you're listening to this and you haven't done so already, make sure that you go on like the Facebook page, SYE, Sports Your Enthusiasm Podcast. Go and follow me go and follow the show's Twitter page, SYE Pod, at SYE Pod. If you ever have any questions about anything, you can always email us, sportsyourenthousiasmpodcast@gmail.com. Also, I'm going to do the Who You Got. It's simple. It's, who you got between Deontay Wilder and King Kong Ortiz. So I'm going to post that up as well. But, let me remind y'all, make sure that you guys are drinking more water. And I'm going to end it on that note. Talk to you guys later. Peace out.